And welcome everybody back to Shotgun Gaming and Starfield episode 51. Yes, we are in the pirate arc. We are helping the pirates, but not really helping the pirates. We're just infiltrating them. Actually, we're helping the government take down the pirates. And we came down from our first successful mission for the pirates, allegedly, you know. We helped them find where their treasure is buried. It's called Crix's Legacy, and now we're gonna discuss to the big boss about it. Let's go do that.
You think she'll do a whole job?
Where is the big boss even?
I thought she...
There he is. No, that's not him. Sir, where are you? I cannot even locate the big boss. There he is in the balcony. Of course, that's where our leader would be. Come on. Like, what did I expect? And number 2 is right next to him. Neva. Alright, Mr. Delgado, I was successful at my mission. Now pay me and give me, more insight in your organization.
Took you so long.
It's about time. I was about to fly down and loot your bodies.
Not now, Neva. Well, you said you found something. Hand it over.
Oh boy, are you going to be excited about this slate? Would I think you be so difficult? Should I continue being a hard ass? Yes.
Oh, excuse me. Forgive my impertinence. What I meant to say was, give me whatever you found right now before I blow your goddamn head off. Please.
Just cut the crap and give them what you found.
Well, he said please, I mean so. There you go, Delgado.
That's it? Just one slate? After losing so much of our crew, it better be a map with a big red X on it.
It actually is.
Well, I'll be damned. Legacy wasn't referring to Crix's fortune. It's the name of an actual ship. A Galbank transport probably loaded with credits.
Never heard any stories about a Gal Bank ship going down. And even if it had happened, it would have been picked clean years ago.
No, Neva. Think. If Galbank covered it up, and over time, the location was eventually forgotten, it wouldn't be on anyone's radar. Okay, this changes things. Now that we know what we are looking for, we have to narrow the search.
Alright, so we don't have much to go on, so the legacy is real. I wish Crix hadn't been so cryptic. How do we know someone else hasn't already found the legacy? Well, we went through that. Let's just move the quest forward.
Well, that is not necessarily true. Let us start with what we know. It was a Galbank ship, which means the company is going to have records of where it went down. Neva, weren't you working on a deal with Rokov? Something about a big-wig charity event on one of Trident's starliners?
Are you serious? I've been working on that gig for 3 months. That's my score.
Ay, Dios mío. Will you shut up about your score and think for a second? That starliner has a Galbank VIP suite aboard, which means... Come on, Neva. This isn't hard.
Which means a Gal Bank exec will be aboard. We grab their credentials and get ourselves into the Gal Bank archives in New Atlantis. Holy shit, that might actually work. I'll send a message to Rokov right away.
Pack your bags, Rook. You're going on vacation.
Yay.
And since you've earned it, take this gun with you. Might come in handy when Rokov screws everything up as usual.
Oh, a gift. Oh, a legendary gift. A pistol. Nice. Thank you. Always wanted to take a deep space cruise. I'm not sure I'm the right... Nah, come on, man. I'm running errands for you. Who's Rokov? Yes, give me information about Rokov.
Rokov is... well, he's Rokov. A real pain in the ass. He used to run with the fleet until we kicked him out. Lately, he has been using his long-hauling skills to captain a starliner for Trident. Gives us a contact within the company. He has been trying to get his foot back in the door with us for years. But I'm not ready to let him in just yet. Maybe you can use that to your advantage.
Oh, so my, alleged payment method will be to let him back into the fleet. Okay, got it. What's in the archives?
It's not what you're thinking. It's more of an office than a bank vault. Once you're inside, you'll be able to gain access to one of their computers and find out more about the legacy.
Alright, let's go on a vacation then.
Good, because that is exactly what you are going to be doing.
I know.
Neighbor and I are too well known to walk around the Starliner without being recognized. If Trident Security spotted us, it'd be over. I need you to board that ship, make contact with Rokov, and get me those credentials.
Alright, I'll get it done, better get paid. How do you expect me to leave things with Rokov? Okay, do tell me. I wouldn't like to piss Delgado off more than I should.
You know what? I'm gonna leave that entirely up to you. If you think he's come through for us, you can promise him he'll get paid. But if he gets in your way, then you take him out.
Probably number 2. Oh, you need all the Galban credentials? Anything else?
I see what you are getting at, Rook. And don't worry, I would ask the same thing. Just be sure to get those credentials. Anything else of value you find on Rokov's Starliner is all yours.
Yay. Alright, then I'll get it done, if there's payment for me.
You'd better. Oh, before you leave, I wanted you to know that I took what you said about Mathis into consideration.
Uh-oh.
Decided to cut him from the fleet.
Nice.
Honestly, I'm surprised he made it off Suvorov in one piece.
Wow, there is a Mathis revenge mission against me coming up, I just know it. Or am I just facing right as I leave this, this room? I think you've made the right decision. I was mistaken about... No, come on, I was not mistaken. I don't care about Mathis. I care about making credits. Why are you letting Mathis's future hinge on my opinion? You know what? No, shut up. He made the right decision.
We'll see. That's it then. Next stop for you is Rokov Starliner, the Siren of the Stars. And remember, Rokov does not need to know anything about Grixis' legacy. For now, it's just between us. Now get out of here.
Hey, Rook, before you head out, I need to have a word with you. Meet me at the last Nova after you wrap things up with Mathis.
Uh-oh. So I do have to face Mathis, yes, nice.
You did down there, Rook. Hell of a job.
Yes, I know, and now I'm going, boys. Where do I need to go to meet with Mathis? Alright, so into the last Nova, the bar of this region we head. First we're gonna chit-chat with Mathis, who's gonna be so happy to see me, I bet. For anybody who doesn't remember, we were 2 rookies, we went on the joint first mission for the pirates, and I busted his balls every chance I got, because, you know what? There was no reason for it, I just wanted to do it, and now he gets kicked off the fleet and he's gonna be super happy about me. Hello, Mathis, old pal.
Hey, I want to talk to you.
I bet you do.
Thanks to you, Delgado's cutting me from the fleet. Well, you know what? You better get your own fleet, because I'm coming after it.
Oh, boo-hoo. Give it your best shot. You know what? I'm gonna aggravate this guy as much as I can. I was only doing what was best for the fleet, no. If you're trying to blackmail me, no. Oh, and you stayed here just to say goodbye. Or I could do, you know what? Should I just, Man, I want to aggravate him, but I also want to use this against him. Would you have preferred I told Delgado about your little plots to kill him, Mathis?
Oh, I see. You think you're some kind of big shot, is that it? Gonna show poor Mathis a little mercy now that you're Delgado's best buddy, yeah? Well, guess what? Your generosity is getting me kicked off the key. And that means you better watch your back.
Man, can I just kill this guy here? You know what? I'm aggravating. Since I couldn't resolve this. Oh, you stayed here to say goodbye?
I stayed to give you a message that you better start looking over your shoulder. You'll never know when I'll be right behind you, ready to pull the trigger. Now get the hell out of me way!
Oh, I so wanna kill this guy. Can I just kill this guy right here? What happens if I shoot him? Let me quick save. Can I, please? Quick save. Alright, thank you. Delgado. Wow, plot armor. Delgado, man. Where did the bullets exit? Okay, I guess you cannot kill him in here. That guy has some serious plot armor, I'm telling you. I tried though, you cannot fold me. Alright, Neva, let's talk business now that I have this fool out of the way. Well, almost.
There you are. All right, look. I've been lining up a score with that asshole Rokov on the Siren of the Stars for months. I'm not about to let a payday slip through my fingers. So guess what? You're gonna finish the job for me.
So I'm doing 2 jobs in one, yes, of course. Well, if anybody can, make that happen. It would help if I knew what you were talking about. As long as I get my cut, I'll be too busy to deal with anything else. Why would it slip through your fingers? You know what? I need my cut, damn it.
Of course you'll get a cut. That's how everything works around here. Why would this be any different?
Volkov's been tipping me off about some kind of bullshit charity event that the Siren of the Stars is hosting. At the event, they're gonna give away something called the Earth Savior Award, which is worth tens of thousands of credits. So it's simple. While you're on the Siren, swiping those Gal Bank credentials, I want you to grab that award and bring it to me.
Oh man, something tells me these 2 goals are gonna be like kind of, intertwined and not in a good way. I'd prefer to remain focused. No, screw that. No one likes a cheater, Neva. You need to win that trophy fair and square. Yes, I'm gonna have some fun with her.
Yeah, very funny. You're hilarious. You should stand up on the bar here and start telling more jokes. This crowd would eat it up. Look, you can make all the jokes and excuses you want. But if you don't come back with the ES award, I'm gonna deduct it from your pay. Either way, I get my money. How much you walk away with is in your own hands. Got it?
What did I do wrong? You set up the mission. It's not my fault it's going sideways, goddammit. In any case, I'll get you your damn trophy. We'll see what Delgado says about that threat. No, come on. Maybe I'll just take the pay cut and save myself the trouble. Isn't Rokov going to expect a cut? You know what? Let's get some information about this Rokov, because I sense we're gonna have some weird dealings with him and choices.
All Rokov does is feed me information. If I ask him to lift a finger, he gives me enough sob stories to fill a freighter's cargo bay. If you want my advice, leave him completely out of the loop. Otherwise, it's gonna cost both of us some credits.
Alright, solid advice. ES award. Who cares what the ES award is? Yes, I'm gonna get it.
Then it's settled. Good.
All right, Rook, we're done here.
Now, get your ass to the Siren and bring me my goods.
Jesus. Why do I keep getting called Rook? Well, because you're a rookie. What kind of a question is that? Well, I cannot escape it, so here goes.
Because that's exactly what you are. A rookie, a newbie, fresh meat.
Yeah, I get it. Shut up.
Beneath all of that inexperience, I'm sure you have an actual name. But honestly, no one gives a damn. So get used to hearing that word. Until you earn your stripes, you're a rook to everyone in the fleet.
Oh, you will soon learn my name, you lady. Okay, cool, let's go.
Hit me up if you got questions.
No, I'ma go do my job and then you'll learn my name, goddammit. Alright, and now we need to go, but not directly on that cruise ship. First, we need to, as you can see, report mission progress to the good guys, to the UC Vigilance, yes. And I have some, some pieces of evidence to hand them over as well. So let's go do that first, and Doc. Man, I'm going to the good guys so often. Like, you'd think eventually somebody will spot me and report that I'm, report to the pirates that I've been a naughty boy, but oh well, I guess not yet. And why is my engine not full of power? Hold on, come on, Sol! Jesus Christ. Ice? Travel to the ice? Okay, I guess we're traveling to the ice. Let me put my engine first in. One to the gravity shield, and now we go... not gravity shield, gravity drive. It's the thing that propels me through space. It needs some power. Naturally. Ice. Yes, nice. Good place to visit. I'll consider it in my next vacations. Now let's go to Sol. What? I don't want to survey this. I just want to... Oh, you know what? Hold on. I'll get to my... Oh, there it is. UC Vigilant. Yes, of course. Do it. Oh, wow. This is gonna take a while. Alright, I'll rejoin you once I get there. Alright, and final jump to Sol. Yes, we have arrived. Oh, that is a bit too close. Doc, quickly, before we crash into it. I love how it just, spawns you right next to the thing going 100 miles. But oh well, I'm a good pilot, don't worry about it. I got this. Right, now let's go to our boss and report. Hey boss, do I have some news and lots of evidence for you. You're gonna be so happy you employed me.
You're back. So how did it go?
Excellent. I've successfully infiltrated them. I'm confident this plan is going to work. I'm having second thoughts. I'm through and I won out. I thought you'd been monitoring me. Why are you so surprised to see me? No, come on, let's advance this. It's going great.
Then things are moving forward. Perfect.
Nice job, Rook.
I was certain
Okay.
we fooled Delgado, but never. She's a sharp one. Overcoming her scrutiny is no small matter. Did you discover anything worth reporting yet?
Oh, so many things, yes. Oh, but the main thing, yes. Delgado is searching for a galbang named Legacy. That is a ship that was carrying a lot of credits. Are you sure it's safe if I pass you the information? How did you know you'd be able to fool Delgado? You know what? Let's get some info on Delgado. I'm kind of interested in that.
If the intelligence I've read is accurate, Delgado is a charismatic leader, but a bit short on judgment.
Stupid!
That's why you want to stay on his good side and stay away from Neva. She's shrewd, and she's sniffed out everything we've thrown her way.
Alright, so she's the lion, I guess. Delgado is searching for a galbang, yes, the Legacy. I'll report about that now.
Legacy. Why does that sound familiar? Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have actually located Crix's legacy?
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of chatter on that subject recently. We assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story to attract recruits to their cause.
Yeah, it seems like it's real. Story or not, Delgado believe it's real. Trust me, I've already been through all this with Delgado. Yeah, trust me, I know.
All right, take it easy. We prefer to check our own sources, if you don't mind. Let me see what we have here. Nope. There are no records of a galbank transport named the Legacy in the database. I think Delgado's trying to manipulate you. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because Galbank is hiding something.
Exactly.
Delgado's no fool. If he risked his own neck to get that information, then he must be on to something. We have to take this seriously. What's your next move?
I'm gonna go to the Galbang Starliner and steal Galbang credentials, yes. Why do you think Galbang is hiding something? How did you know Delgado was with us at the log? You know what? How do you know Galbang is hiding something?
Can you imagine the amount of embarrassment Galbank would have to endure if they listed a lost transport in the ship registry? Doesn't matter if that ship went down 5 or 500 years ago. If news gets out that a bank has misplaced money, it would tank their value.
Yeah, true. Capitalism rules over everything else, I guess. How did you know Delgado was with us at the log? I don't care. I'm supposed to go and retrieve Galbang credentials. That's what I will be doing next.
Clever, Delgado. Very clever. If I were in your place, I'd be trying to do the exact same thing. We can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest haul of credits the Crimson Fleet's ever seen.
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir. I could press the Galbank execs for information. Get ahead of everything.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us information. I think that's good enough for now. There's more to this than just finding the location of the transport. Jasper Crix was clever. For some reason, he never got there.
That is an interesting question, actually. Why did he never get there? I will proceed as planned. Should I put a stop to this by killing Delgado? Oh. Okay, interesting. I really don't care, but let's see if I have permission to do such a thing.
And let Neva Mora take his place. Or Shinya Voss. Or any one of a number of pirates already gunning for his position. No. The solution is to stick to the undercover operation and determine how much of this is truly a credible threat.
Man, I have to say, US tactics, now UC tactics, I'm sorry. World policing tactics have evolved since the last time I checked. Now we're not hunting the big fish, we're hunting all the fish, yes. Alright, let's see, how do you know Jasper Crix never found the legacy? Well, okay, let's listen to this. Maybe he has some information.
Because the Crimson Fleet would be a totally different adversary, and Crix wouldn't have disappeared years ago. Even if they hid the money with that damn human computer Shinya Voss, our forensic accounting people would have found that data. No, the Crimson Fleet are in dire shape right now. They haven't seen that much currency, well, ever.
Alright, so they're poor, thus we know we didn't steal the bank. Good thinking. Let's proceed.
It's imperative that you do. If the Crimson Fleet gets its hands on a transport full of currency, it would be disastrous for the settled systems. I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. And for God's sake, don't kill anyone on that Starliner. You're both dismissed.
Do I have to promise that last thing? Hold on. Before we keep moving forward, where can I give my, my information? I have like evidence. Do you want to talk about this, Jillian?
Anything new to report?
I have evidence.
Glad to hear it. Let's see what you got.
What do I have? I have lots of things. Pick this up from the Lock Penitentiary on Suvorov. Yeah, sure. Let's take this one by one.
It's amazing that all this romantic nonsense about Crix's legacy really just amounts to a rumor Jasper Crix picked up in jail. It just goes to show you how a tiny rumor can snowball into a full-blown fairy tale. Anything else?
Except it's not a fairy tale, but okay. Found this in the warden's office at the Lock on Suvorov.
I'll be damned. But some of the UC guards at the lock helped touch off the riots. Everyone thought he was some kind of legendary criminal mastermind, but even the great Jasper Crix needed a helping hand to get out of prison. Find anything else?
I mean, it was still brilliant, but okay. don't, down the man like that. According to this, you have a mole feeding supplies to Jasmine Durand. Yes, she's not gonna be happy about this.
Yeah, you're right. But there's no way this was a solo job. Shifting all those parts takes serious manpower. I'll send this to Mast so they can shake the tree a bit, see what falls out. Looks like Durand better start looking for parts somewhere else. Any other fragments?
That last thing, by the way, was somebody inside the UC selling parts, good parts, military parts to the pirates, And lastly, let's see, I've discovered some interesting information about Radley Jaso, which I have no recollection who he is, I'm sorry.
So, Mr. Yasso is actually Lionel Soto. We thought Soto was dead. At least, that's what the records told us. I'll have the records updated, but seeing as Mr. Yasso has surrounded himself with the Crimson Fleet, there isn't much we can do. Yet. That it?
Yep, that is for now.
Understood. Keep searching and you're bound to find more.
Alright, should we ask any question? Feel like discussing your personal experience? She has personal experience? Sure, let's hear it.
Not really, no. I've learned to keep my personal experiences separate from the job.
Okay, I'll respect her. No, hell no, I will not respect her privacy. If something on your mind, it will make you feel better to get it out. It's odd that you know more about me than I know about you. Come on. Wow, that was evasive as hell, yes.
Was it? Yeah, I suppose I tend to do that. Comes from having no one to talk to around this ship.
Oh, she's getting soft.
That's to be expected, I suppose. Vigilance isn't exactly the best place to have casual conversations. We have serious work to do. Let's just stick to the job at hand and concentrate on the mission. But, maybe we can talk about it some other time, okay?
Am I sensing a romantic opening here with Jillian? I don't know. Alright, cool. What other information can you give me on the fleet? Yada yada. Well, let's get some info on the fleet, sure.
They're pirates in every sense of the word. But they've managed to get more organized under their current leadership. That makes them especially dangerous. But hopefully it makes them a little more predictable, too.
Oh, come on, blah blah. I wanted something concrete. You know what? I'm just gonna keep pressing in case we get like a romantic option here. You don't really like talking about the past, do you?
You're not gonna let this go, are you? Why do you care so much about my past?
Well, I haven't been with a woman in this game for like ever, and I just, but let's forget about the reasons. Hey, you're the one that implied you had something to tell me. Call it professional courtesy. No, come on. Since I'm entrusting Sister with my life, I deserve to know it. Why do you care so much that I'm asking? No, come on. I don't know. Let's go with this one.
Okay. But don't say I didn't warn you. You might not like what I have to say.
Okay, now speak.
Would it shock you to learn that I spent some time in prison?
Ooh, naughty.
I suppose that makes me a hypocrite.
Naughty, naughty. Quite the opposite. Explains a lot. You're not a hypocrite, but you have a lot of explaining to do. Shocked in a good way. Why does that make you a hypocrite? Well, obviously because she's working for the police now. Come on. Give me some explanations.
That's fair. Well, okay. Where do I start?
At the
I
start?
grew up in the well in New Atlantis. Parents made barely enough money to keep the lights on in our apartment. After I dropped out of school, they begged for me to look for work. But I realized it was a lot easier to simply take whatever I wanted instead.
Yes, it
A
is.
year after that, I'm a career criminal with UC security breathing down my neck, and my parents kicking me out of the house.
Well, if you were a career criminal, why did you need a house to stay in the first place? You know, your parents' house. I'm waiting for the bad news from a criminal to a cop. Go figure. So you lived on the streets, eh?
Hell no. I made enough money to buy my own apartment. Filled it with some decent stuff, too.
Nice.
I'd even send pictures of the place to my folks to rub it in. I was a real asshole. Well, I wasn't a nice person.
Oh, and you are now, you claim to be, right? I guess you did what you had to. I mean, if we're gonna be romantically involved with her, we should, you know, pat her in the back a bit.
That's just it, though. I was having the time of my life. Earning way more than I needed to simply get by and loving every minute of it. Back then, if you would have told me one day I'd be wearing this uniform, I'd have said you were out of your mind.
Oh wow, Jillian is secretly a Sith Lord. And yet look at you now.
Thanks. I'm quite proud of where I've ended up. Let's just say the years after my time in the well were filled with highs and lows. Look, the point is that I felt you deserved to know a bit about my past. To know where my anger towards the fleet comes from.
Alright, thanks for sharing. You don't have to justify being a criminal. Is a long way from running with the fleet. You know, actually, how do those two connect?
Longer than you can possibly imagine. Well, I think you've had enough for now. You get the point.
No.
Let's get back to it before Keyboy writes us a citation for loitering.
Okay. Oh, important questions. Will I have access to system resources while I'm undercover? Probably not.
We'll provide you with information, but any inventory or ship services, it's best you get from the fleet. It'll help you maintain your cover and also give you an idea of how the fleet's operation works.
Yeah. Definitely. It's not the fact that you're gonna have to shell money for me. Why hold prisoners aboard the Vigilance when you could send them directly to prison?
2 reasons. First, Commander Akande's playing this operation extremely close to the vest. That means keeping prisoners under his own roof until this is resolved. Second, this is an undercover mission. For our safety and yours, we need to keep these prisoners out of the spotlight.
Yes, kind of nobody knows who happened to that guy, wink wink, yes.
I'll be here if you have any more questions.
Alright, and we get some skill points. I'm gonna assign them though in the next episode because, man, we've been running this episode for a long time. In any case, join me to see how the pirate missions go.
Chasing ghosts on Suvorov.
Bye-byes.